How old your kids?
From 17 to 32.
17 to 32. If I called your 17-year-old right now and I said, hey, tell me the family values. Could you tell me what they are before I called them, and when I called them and you repeat exactly what you said?
I think so, yes.
You better be for sure. Let's call him. Let's come up here. Come on, let's call him. What's your son gonna say? What's he gonna say?
Do exercise.
Okay, your son's gonna say exercise?
Yes.
Okay. All right, what else is he gonna say?
And be good to everyone.
Okay, be good. Hold on. What else? This is it? I mean, this is the family legacy. Be good and exercise.
And be good at school.
Okay, so get good grades.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. All right, but listen to me, Dad. What have you taught him about the world when he goes into the world? If you were to die right now, like he's gonna be like, okay, I got good grades. I was good. I exercised. But what else? We're gonna call him. See, because I want you guys today to think about what I'm doing. Are your kids ready? If you were to die today, are your kids ready? All right, let's call your son.
Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
Just chilling.
Okay. So I'm actually here with a friend. Hey, what are the family values that I've always told you to do?
What's up, Subs? You guys can have a seat. All right, guys. So obviously it's the end of the day. You guys are probably tired, right? Come on. Yeah. Hey, guys, listen. Number one, super important. Who in here wants to build a really big business? Raise your hand. Cool. How big? Give me some numbers. How big? How big? No, give me some numbers, though. How big?
$100 million.
100 million. Where are you at now?
Florida.
How much? No, where are you at, number-wise?
40 million.
40 million. How do you get to 100? Give me another number. Someone else in the room. Who's in here making under $1 million a year? Raise your hand. It's totally cool. Everybody's making over $1 million. Everyone in this room? Okay, what about 10 million? Who's under 10 million? Raise your hand.
Over 10 million?
Yeah, under 10, under 10, under 10. Yeah, that means like you haven't crossed the 10 million line. Okay, who's under 50? Raise your hand. Okay, who's over 50? Raise your hand. Okay, guys, there's a difference between top line and net. Would you guys agree? Yes or no? Okay, here's what I'll tell you guys tonight. We run a 9-figure company. I was a W-2 employee from 18 to 39 years old. I'm 45 right now. Okay, I don't care who you are in this room. I don't care how old you are. I woke up at 40 years old. Now I want to tell you something, baby, come here. This right here, this woman right here, this is my everything. Who in here is married? Raise your hand. Okay, who's single? Raise your hand. Okay, listen, I'm going to tell every single one of you one more time. Who's single? Raise your hand. Keep them up for a minute. Okay, so I want to tell you guys something. There's two things that I know, and I'm a man, so I'm going to speak from a man's perspective. There's two things that'll ruin a man's life: not having the right woman, and then not having a brotherhood. Okay, what you guys are in here tonight is you're around like-minded people who want to win, people who want to change their life, people who want to be different, people who want to live different, people who don't need more information. You go to Google and get all of it you want. They want a transformation. Does that make sense? Okay, I have figured out how to create massive transformation because I hit a thing in my life called the pain line. Anybody know what the pain line is? Know what that is? That's where you actually wake up one day and you realize you made a mistake. And you're like, damn, something's got to change or something's going to change. And this woman right here, her name's Jacqueline Elliott. And by the way, she's Latina. She's
Mexicana.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a gringo. Come on, man. Come to some love.
But he likes Mexican food.
I love Mexican
women,
food.
apparently.
And hot, spicy Latin love. But I want to tell you guys something. As I will tell you, those of you that are married in here, my wife, I was 26 when I got with her, and she was 24. And this is important because I'm going to tell you what I've learned in life is you don't really change your life through a strategy. You change your life through listening to someone else's story, and you're like, that's my hole. That's my opportunity right there. That's it. Guys, the only reason why you're here tonight is because you're looking for leaks in your life and you want to find those leaks, you want to plug those holes, and you're looking for opportunities. Opportunities you're currently not taking advantage of and things that you need to. And I'm going to tell you something. I was in sales. I got in sales at 18. Changed my life. Sales was my way out. And I made 125 grand at 18, 225 at 19, made my first $500,000 at 20. And I was in the automotive industry. And, they would hire anybody. As long as you're breathing, they'll hire you. And since I was raised poor, I stuttered. Never had anybody invest in me. My mom left when I was 2. My dad was a pushover, married 7 times by the time I was 18. It's just a broken ass family. Anybody ever watch Jerry Springer? Yeah, we should have been on there. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. This book I am more fired up about than anything else I've ever released in my entire life. I literally would have given my legs to have this book the last 25 years. I've spent 5 months in Dubai when I was gone building this entire book with the 50th most deadliest closes on planet Earth that will work in any industry. And you guys can get this book right now. Go down to the description box below on this YouTube video and click the link. Fill out your information and you guys can get your book. Remember, this book right here is going to change your life and you guys can get it now. Go down, get it, and then let's get back to the video. Then Jacqueline, she's independent, right? Who's an independent woman in this room? Raise your hand. Independent. You know what independent means? That means you're good either way. Okay? When I met Jacqueline, one of the things that I liked about her, she didn't need me to take care of her. She was going to take care of herself. A power couple is Jacqueline takes care of her, and then she takes care of her so she can take care of me. And then I take care of me so that I can also take care of her. And what I find is a lot of couples, the woman finds her identity in the man, and then literally when the man falls apart, the woman can't save him because she has no identity of her own. And we know all this because we've been through this. And, you know, Jacqueline, I've watched her be an independent woman to going and, you know, being a wife and then going to being a mother and getting out of business, which was weird because she's used to killing. And then she goes from being a mom. And then I watched her like, you know, fall in love with her kids. And then I was working my ass off. So then we're sleeping in the same bed. We're miles apart. I'm sure everybody's been a part of that before. I always thought if we made enough money, it would solve every problem in our life. But what money does is buries all the problems. And then when you have a bad month, a bad day, you're in sales, you realize all those problems come back out. I am you guys and you are me. We have a dream life right now. We run a massive social media channel. And some of you guys are on your phones right now. I'd recommend putting them down. And I don't care about recording them, but some of you guys are on your phone. And the reason why you're going to get your ass whipped is because you're never where you are. The reason why you're easy to dust and smoke in business is because you never really where you are. When you're at home, you're thinking about work. When you're at work, you're thinking about being at home. When you're at the gym, you're thinking about being at work. That's why you look like shit, honestly. And then when you're at church, you're thinking about being at work. And then when you're at work, you're thinking about being at church. You're never really where you are. You're so easy to beat. You're so easy. So there's a rule that me and Jacqueline have. It's be where your feet are, okay? And I want to tell you this. A lot of people can tell you what they do, but they can't stand for nothing. They can't tell you who they are. Okay? And so I changed my life at 39 years old. I went home one night, and Jacqueline, at 39, November of 2019, I'm 45 now. This is 5 years ago. She married the same man for 15 years. Man, dude, the same person? Dude, some of you guys in here, you made a commitment to somebody. You said, hey, when we get married, I promise you, everything's going to change. I'm going to give you the ride of a lifetime. Everything's going to change. You're not going to believe it. You're a freaking liar. You're a piece of shit. And you didn't keep your word. And now your life is full of mediocrity and you're trying to make money. You think that's going to solve everything? Listen, no one's going to look up to you because you make money. People are going to look up to you because they want to be you. And I'm going to tell you, we're in an era right now where people value the family. They do. But they know they can't find anybody that takes care of their family anymore. No one does. And so in November of 2019, I decided to start living my life different. I was an introvert. I was powerful in my company, but outside of my company, I wouldn't speak up. My dad was a pushover. Some of you guys right now, you have a thing in your life called a leash. You know what a leash is? A leash is a low self-limiting belief that you have in your life that you can't do this. You put boundaries on you. Other people's put boundaries on you. You're like, you don't understand. This is the way it is. I get this from my mom. That's all bullshit. You can say whatever you want. If some of you in here have ever had anything bad happen in your life, here's what I'm going to tell you. God, when you can overcome things in your life, he'll allow you to help you overcome other things in other people's lives. And what I did at 39 is I went home one night and Jacqueline said, hey, me and the kids have learned to live without you. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I had a choice to make that night. I was going to rise up and be a man and be self-aware, look in the mirror and change my life. And I was going to show up and be the guy that she always wanted me to be. And the father my children needed. Listen, dude, a lot of you in here, you're financial fathers. You're not a real dad. You're full of shit. You're not a real dad. Your kids, you don't know anything about them. Your wife does, but you know nothing about your kids. You're a great financial father. You're going to die with regrets. You're a financial husband. Yeah, I take good care of my wife. Yeah, but your marriage sucks. Your wife doesn't look up to you. She doesn't admire you. Her eyes aren't lit up anymore when you come home. You pay for stuff. That's the reason why she's with you. Okay, I'm just being honest. Dude, I'm telling you, over my dead body, is that going to be my life? This girl sitting next to me, this is my best friend. This is my business partner. She's the CEO of her company. She's my fantasy. She's the mother of my children. She's my wife. And everything I believe in this world, everybody wants to make more money. I say, look, man, show me your marriage. Show me your relationships. Let me see that. Listen, if you're poor in your relationship, you're always going to be poor in your life. If I am the same in skill as you, but I have a better home life than you, I'm going to kick your ass. Because in 2 years, your shit's going to fall apart. You're going to have your family walk out on you. And by the way, at the end of the day, what are you doing it all for? Your family? Like you keep saying, I'm doing it for my family. I said it for 15 years. November of 2019, Jacqueline said, me and the kids learn to live without you. I literally decided that night I was going to change my whole life. And I did. And I'm going to tell you something. One speaker, one event, one room, just one conversation can change an entire human's life. And this one day, the day that she would tell me something that was hard for her to tell me. And I remember when she first told me, I was like, I can't believe her, man. She's got a purse full of cash, right? And Jackie's like, you always make me out to seem like the bad person. No, Jackie wanted me to be great for 15 years and I wouldn't step the hell up. I wouldn't. And matter of fact, here's a really dangerous thing, is that I thought she was nagging me. If you're ever lucky enough and you're in this room to have someone try to tell you that you're made of more and you fight them, you're a pure freaking idiot. Some of you right now, your girls are like, hey man, or even your guys like, dude, hey, you got more in you. Hey, come on, man. Why don't you spend time? Hey, put your phone down. You're at home, right? Or when you go to work, why didn't you kill it at work? It's because you're distracted all day long. That's why. You better listen to them. Thank God. Don't remove that person out of your life. And by the way, some of you in here, you're busy pleasing the wrong people. Okay? So I tell you this because we live a life today. And by the way, all the men in here, for all the men, every badass woman, every woman in the world, they want a badass man to lead the home. My wife said, she's an alpha. She's a savage. If I was to die, she's going to run everything. She would be rich. She would have a great life without me. But I knew though, when I made a promise to her and she married me, I said, man, I'm going to give you the ride of a lifetime. We're going to live a badass life. And I lied. I was better than most. You know what poison is? You know what the enemy of great is? Good. I never cheated on her. I never went out and played golf on Sundays. I was always home. But my mind was always at work. I'd go to work at 7 in the morning. I'd literally come home at 11 o'clock at night. I wanted to make money so bad. I just wanted to make her proud. But you know what I realized is that isn't what life is about. Life is about getting it all. And so my message to you tonight is you guys can make a decision. And by the way, do I want you to get rich? Yeah. Do I want you to put a financial fence around your family? Hell yeah. Dude, guys, we have a coaching company that makes 7 figures a month. We built it a couple years ago. We've been running 7 figures a month for years. I built it quick. Anything that I want to do, I kill. I am an obsessed son of a bitch. There's interested, there's committed, and there's obsessed. I've always been obsessed. And I would like to get you obsessed tonight with the ideology that I have, that you can get it all. I don't care what you do. What I care is who you become. Don't chase the money, chase the man. If you chase the man you're supposed to become, does every man, every woman in this room want to be in great shape? Yes or no? Raise your hand. Do you want to look good naked? Yes or no? You guys want to look good naked? You want to be changing and be like, damn, man, I like me. How important is it that you guys like you in this room? You know why some of you in here, your family gets absolute leftovers? The reason why you're like totally not a very good leader is because you don't lead yourself for shit. You got the knowledge, you're good at what you do in business, but you're not leading anybody. Nobody wants to be you. You don't even like you. How can you like anyone else? If I didn't like me, how the hell could I be good to her? I wasn't very good to me. I really wasn't. I just kept working hard. You know what I'll tell you? I was never going to escape that treadmill. And so tonight I want you to take a step back and I want you to be open-minded. Everybody say open-minded. Open-minded. Hey, what do you want your life to look like when you die? You want to look back and you want to play a video and be like, dude, look how we lived. Isn't that cool? You guys feel me? Who's got kids? Raise your hand. Here's what I'll tell you. The reason why a lot of kids right now are really messed up is because a lot of parents in this room are handing their kids right over to the devil. You're handing them over because you're showing them how how you shouldn't live. Well, yeah, you're weak. When you don't take care of yourself, when you're not disciplined. Can your kids have to be disciplined if you're not? No. You don't take care of you, how are they going to take care of themselves? How do you talk? What kind of marriage are you showing them in the house, how you treat your wife? How in the hell will your kids respect their mother if you don't treat your wife amazing? Physically impossible, right? But here's what I'll tell you. I'm all about being the comeback kid. I'm all about breaking my bloodline. I broke it. I broke that bitch wide open. And so what I want you to think about is in the last 30 seconds of your life, you guys die. If they played a video for what your life looked like, what would it look like? Okay? And so I want to show you what I had in my mind, and then we're going to rip. And my wife, she runs our whole company. If anybody's ever seen me on social media, have you guys ever seen me on social media? I'm a psychopath. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. This book I am more fired up about than anything else I've ever released in my entire life. I literally would have given my legs to have this book the last 25 years. I've spent 5 months in Dubai when I was gone building this entire book with the 50th most deadliest closes on planet Earth that will work in any industry. And you guys can get this book right now. Go down to the description box below on this YouTube video and click the link. Fill out your information and you guys can get your book. Remember, this book right here is going to change your life and you guys can get it now. Go down, get it, and then let's get back to the video. I want you to listen to me today. Who do you want to be? Matter of fact, why don't we reverse it for a minute? Who do you not want to be? This is a better question because I'm so sick of the who do you want to be bullshit in this world. Who do you not want to be? You want to be like your mom? You want to be like your dad? You want to be like your grandma? You want to be like your grandpa? You want to be like, remember that boss that you had that was a piece of shit to you? Who do you want to be like? See, I know who I don't want to be. I've had crappy leaders my whole life. Every time I made a mistake, everybody tried to hang me. No one will give me grace. And that's the reason why I needed God in my whole life. I will tell every single one of you, if you don't have a close relationship with God, if you don't, I'm not asking you to be religious. But if you don't have a close relationship with God, I will tell you this. You're going to make a mistake. You will. It's coming. And you will get embarrassed. It will be devastating. And since you're not close to God, you can't feel his grace and the world ain't going to give you grace. And you won't be able to come back fast enough and you're out. Every time I make a mistake, I know he gives me grace immediately. Bam! I recover. No one wants to stand in front of somebody that won't stop attacking. Bam! 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 And how do I keep attacking? Because I know he forgives me when I make a mistake. I'm good. I know he wants me to be great. The devil, the father of lies, does not want you to come back. Does that make sense? The devil always wants you to feel that you're defined by your last mistake. Hey man, I know what you did, dude. Okay? We know what you did. Hey, you got to go out and build a brand on social media, am I right? But then he's like, man, I can't really get out there because, like I got some shit on me from the past and I want people to know about it. Dude, that's the greatest thing ever. Do you guys know what a testimony is? You guys know what it is? What is a testimony? It's your life story. I went from fat to being in shape. I went from being a bad husband to a good husband. I went from being a dad that honestly wasn't very present with my children to being the best damn dad on planet freaking Earth. I went from freaking being a business owner that all I cared about was making money to now I'm 5X in the size of my team. We're making more money than ever. My team's taken care of and we're changing the rest of the world. Man, I've never ran into somebody and I didn't brainwash them to believe they could have a better life. A leader is not an on or off switch. Matter of fact, if you're a real leader in this world, which right here, I'm talking about self-leadership, you're an absent of an off switch. Do you guys understand? True leaders are real leaders in the business, in the community, and at home. Look, who's got kids again? How old's your kids?
From 17 to 32.
17 to 32. Whose job is it to teach them how to live? If I called your 17-year-old right now and I said, hey, put your kid on speaker. Tell me the family values. Could you tell me what they are before I called them and when I called them and he would repeat exactly what you said?
I think so, yes.
You better be for sure. Let's call him. Let's come up here. Come on, let's call him. Hold on. You're going to tell everybody what your family values are, and then we're going to call your son. What's your son going to say? What's he going to say?
Do exercise.
Okay, your son's going to say exercise?
Yes.
Okay. All right, what else is he going to say?
And be good to everyone.
Okay, be good. Hold on. What else? This is it? I mean, this is the family legacy. Be good and exercise?
And be good at school.
Okay, so get good grades?
Yeah, good.
Okay. All right, but listen to me, Dad. What have you taught him about the world when he goes into the world? If you were to die right now, like he's going to be like, okay, I got good grades. I was good. I exercised. But what else? We're going to call him.
Okay.
See, because I want you guys today to think about what I'm doing. Are your kids ready? If you were to die today, are your kids ready? See, some of you guys, you came in here to learn about making some more money. What you'll learn, and we're going to call a son, what you're going to learn is that a lot of you in here are like, man, I want to do something big with my life.
Hopefully he answers.
He'll answer. You're his father. He should answer. You guys are going to learn here in a minute, when I'm done talking to you, that actually the big things in life are the little things. A lot of you guys have your shit all backwards. You want to get rich? Be a great father. Be a great husband. Be a walking billboard of human excellence. Be in great shape. You know, when I look at you guys and I see you're not in shape, you can't like you. I know that. And by the way, the fact that you don't like you, I know you probably aren't being very good to everybody else around you. That shit pisses me off. I'm pissed off for you because I used to be you. And so today I want to tell you, you want to make a lot of money? If you want to make a lot of money, self-leadership is the first step of leadership. And if you can't lead yourself, no one else is going to want to be led by you. I see a lot of bosses in this room. I see a lot of managers and I see a lot of owners. People work for the boss for a paycheck. They work for the leader for blood, sweat, and tears. If you go offer somebody on my team, you say, hey, I'll pay you 5 times more the money than you're currently making right now. You know what they'll tell you? Eat shit. Why? Because they don't work for money. They work for what we stand for. We have changed their life in this company. Do you understand? Do you get it? All right, let's call your son. No, this is real shit to me. This shit, some of you guys are laughing. This right here, this is probably the most important thing that we'll do all night long. Would you agree? Yes or no? Yes. All right, let's call. Let's put him on speaker. Don't be texting him and shit. He's like, say these 3 things. All right. Say, hey, I'm here with a friend. And just say, I need you to tell me, what have I told you are our family values?
Hello. Okay. Hey, Pops. What's up? Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
Just chilling.
Okay. So I'm actually here with a friend. Hey, what are the family values that I've always told you to do? What are the family values that I always have told you to do? What are you supposed to do? Hello? Hey, Pops. Just tell me, what is it that I always told you to do every day when we go to school?
Try my best.
Try your best. What else?
Manifest.
Okay. What else? What else? It's okay to fail? Yes, as long as you try your best, right?
Yeah.
What about your black belt? Stay consistent, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Thank you, Pops. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to watch the Canelo fight, okay? Okay. Take care. Take care of your mom. Bye bye.
Okay, good. All right, I want you to stay here with me. All right. Can I ask you a question? When's the last time someone asked you to call your children, put them on speaker, and said, hey, I want to know what you stand for? When's the last time, if I was to say, now, are you married, right?
Yes.
I would say, if I called your wife and I would say, hey, babe, what do I stand for as a man? What would she say?
Oh shit! No, not.
Oh. What? What's wrong with that?
She doesn't speak English.
Oh, my wife speaks Spanish perfectly. Yeah, my wife.
I'm pissed off because I came here.
Yeah. Hold on. Listen to me. She's pissed off because she's not here because you didn't invite her, and she's not part of your dream. How many of you guys want your people to come into work, kick ass, and give everything they got? I do. Well, how are they going to do that? They got to go home and have a kick ass life at home. But what if you're the business owner that literally at home, you actually got a shitty ass relationship? Now, but you're like, dude, I'm a man. I'm a businessman. I'm making money. I'm doing this. Nobody gives a shit. No one cares. You think anyone cares because you're making money? No one cares. No one wants to be you. Isn't that crazy? Your kid's a black belt, right?
He's a blue belt.
Blue belt, but he's competitive. Dude, how you take care of mom is more important than anything you could do with money and business. That's his mother, dude. I've learned this. We're literally trained completely opposite in this world. And that's the reason why right now, like I'm telling you, if you guys want to really win, self-leadership is number one. It's number one. If you can't fix the shit in your life, your job is right now when you get out of here is to call your wife and say, I'm a freaking idiot. I'm an idiot. It's my fault. I should have brought you with me. This isn't about Vegas. This is about I should have brought you with me because I need you. I need you with me. I went there tonight and I looked over and there was another man. He was holding his wife's hand and we're in training. And I'm like, you know what, man, babe, that should be me and you. You're my baby girl. You should be with me everywhere. You don't have to be in the business, but a badass woman makes a badass man. I need you to be by my side. I need you to be with me where I go. That's the goal. And by the way, listen to me. Just think about this. What do you want your team to be like? Do you want your team to have great marriages? Yes or no? Do you want, okay, if your top performer gets a divorce, is production going to go down? Yes. Don't let him get a divorce. Okay, but someone's got to be the mentor. Who is it going to be? Listen, I'm going to tell every single one of you in this room right now, if your team doesn't look up to you, they're looking up to someone else. I'm just not okay with that. If your kid's not looking up to you, they're looking up to someone else. Dude, I remember Jacqueline, she came into a sales meeting. I'm running a team. I got about 100 guys. And this is before I quit my job and I became my new me. And Jacqueline walks in. I gave the best sales meeting in the world, dude. We were ready to mow the whole city down. Guess what? Jackie's over there. She brought my lunch in. It's probably about 2018. And she comes over and she's listening to me. And I'm like, dude, man, I'm freaking just slaughtered this. And I can imagine when I walk over to my girl, she's going to be like, man, babe, dude, that was fire. Well, she didn't say that. She said, I wish me and the kids could get some of that. Right there. That guy, I want that guy. I want that guy. That's who I want. We want that guy. You walk into the freaking house, we get leftovers, you complain, you fly in, you shit over everybody, you go to bed, we do everything we can to make you happy. You're freaking cranky. You're out of shape. You're not even in very good shape anymore. You're unattractive. We have sex with the lights off. Honestly, if we even have sex very, very much anymore. Your whole life, it's meant to be by high standards. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. This book I am more fired up about than anything else I've ever released in my entire life. I literally would have given my legs to have this book the last 25 years. I've spent 5 months in Dubai when I was gone building this entire book with the 50th most deadliest closes on planet Earth that will work in any industry. And you guys can get this book right now. Go down to the description box below on this YouTube video and click the link. Fill out your information, and you guys can get your book. Remember, this book right here is going to change your life, and you guys can get it now. Go down, get it, and then let's get back to the video. Like, don't you guys know what standards are? Do you guys think business means anything if your standards are low? And so my goal is what you give to your business. I want more. Who's more important, your wife or your business? But you give more to your business. See, tonight, I want some of you to leave and say, I'm going to keep giving a shit ton to my business, but I'm going to give my wife what she deserves now. Not money, not money. Showing up as the man. Dude, my wife, my job, we laugh. We have fun. Guys, do you guys want to be real business owners? Our company grew. We're growing like crazy, like a hockey stick. We're going to build that $1 billion business. In 24 months, we'll exit a company for $900 million. I know we will. And I'll still run the Elliott Group. And we'll kill it. And you know what? I was just in Dubai for 5 months. I literally was gone. We were in Dubai for 5 months, didn't come home. Our company's growing. Can you walk away from your company? If you're, and you know why some of you can't walk away from your company? Because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. Listen, so I'm going to tell you my secret. And I'm going to give you my play. And I'm going to use you for an example. As a founder,
you want this?
I decide, yeah, let's do it. As a founder, I decide what the standard is in our company. Does that make sense? You get to paint the picture and the vision for your company for everybody all the time. And give me your name again. Jorge. Okay, so it goes like this. I'm here with Jorge, right? I'm just giving you an example. I'm here with Jorge, and I'm going to say, all right, Jorge, here's the number one deal. Are you married?
Yes.
All right, cool. We're going to be marriage millionaires. Whether you have money or not, you're going to treat your wife like she's the queen, but most importantly, you're going to treat her like she's your battle mate.
Okay.
I want you guys to go through life together, and I want you to stay best friends. Is your wife your best friend?
Yes.
Very best friend?
I don't.
Okay, no, she's going to be your best friend.
Okay.
Listen, do you understand this right now? Tell me that other person you were thinking about. You know him, that guy you were talking about?
Yes.
Well, if you got cancer right now, if you got cancer and you were to find out you were going to die, who's going to be there? Her or him by your side every step?
My wife.
Pleasing the wrong people again. I guess you'll find out when you're sick. Do you get it? Some of you guys, and I'm just going to be totally honest, and I pray to God it triggers the hell out of you, but I pray to God it never happens, but it will happen. Some of you guys are going to lose a kid. I know. And because you're not taking care of your marriage, when you lose your child, you and your wife are done. There's no way you can weather that storm. Secondly, you're not being very good parents either. And you know there's another level in parenting. You know your children are your responsibility. You prayed God for those beautiful kids, and you're literally just acting like they don't exist. You're a financial father. You're a financial mother. You're not taking care of your kids like you should. The most beautiful gift in this world is to be a parent. And by the way, I want to tell you guys something. In a world where nobody gives a shit about their kids, but say they give a shit, I'm going to tell you this. You know how I know how much you care about your kids? By the way that you operate in your own life and the way you take care of yourself. Do you feel me? The way that you take care of yourself tells me that you're showing your kids how they should live. I take this stuff very personal. Listen, there's some of you in this room that want to take shit casually. You guys want to take this casually? Like, oh man, this is a speech. This isn't a speech. You're going to find out the hard way one day. But I want to tell you about building a big business that a lot of people don't know about. So the business part is the way that I live is the way that my team will live. So just think about this. I'm going to show them how I treat my wife in every situation I can. By the way, not in front of their face, even behind closed doors. I'm going to make a decision right now in this room, all of you, to live as if there was a video camera on you 24/7, 365. There was a video camera on you and it's watching you, and everything you search on that phone and everything you look at and everything you do, they're literally sending that video to your daughter, to your son, to your husband, to your grandma, to your mom, and they're all going to see it. And every day after you live that 24-hour day, they're all going to watch that video. Everything you searched on your phone, everything you looked at, every conversation you had with every person you interacted with, And when it was done, would they say like, my God, my dad Jorge is a hero? Or they're going to say, my father is disgusting. See, you know what I know? God knows your heart. You don't have to be perfect. Guys, I make mistakes. I sometimes throw some F-bombs. I get pissed off. But he knows my heart. I know these perfect people that run around, act like they're perfect, that behind closed doors, those picture perfect Instagram pictures, they have nasty ass marriages. They're not good parents. Their employees don't look up to them, or their team doesn't. And they don't even like themselves. I promise you this, you keep running this way, eventually you're going to crash. You either go up, or one day you hit the pain line and you burn your whole life to the damn ground. There's a lot of guys that I know, they're just like Jorge. And they are like, man, I want to build $1 billion business. You know what? If his wife decides one day, you know what? I don't want to be here no more. And she walks out, does that affect the business? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't plan for that. What value is it to make the money anyways if you don't have someone to share it with and people to share it with? You know what me and Jackie talk about? We just want to make our team rich. We want to change the whole world. How many of you guys in here have overcome something really crazy in your life? Really crazy. I have. Can I tell you get something? When you guys overcome stuff in your life, now you're qualified to help other people overcome that in their life. So this is where this goes, Jorge. We're going to go back to this right here. Okay, so lead by example. Number one, anybody in your company that's married, who's going to show them how to live?
Right.
You. So how are you going to start taking care of your wife?
I'm going to get her more involved in all the events.
I want you to take care of your wife better than any other man takes care of his wife on planet Earth.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can, yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Because see, me telling him to do it, it's his life. It's his life. And by the way, here's the crazy thing. We fast forward 10 years from now, and his son is working his ass off, and him and his wife are going through a divorce. And he's like, Dad, I don't know, man, it's the hardest thing ever. But, I saw you and Mom fighting all the time. I saw how you guys did it. You're like, damn, man, I wish I could go back and show him how to be better. I should have been better to his mom. I would have showed him how to be able to do that. Your son doesn't care. And I asked, what would your son say? But honestly, even if he knew that's what you said, but you didn't live that way, your children will do what you do, not what you say. Some of you need to go home and start prepping the family. You call my son right now, they're going to tell you exactly how he lived. You call my daughters right now, both my daughters, they're going to tell you exactly how we live. You call everyone on my team will tell you exactly how we live. I'm preparing my family, my children, and my team to live without me every day. I tell them, if I die right now, are we in trouble or are we good? We're good? Okay. So operate as if I've already died. And every day I show up and I show Jacqueline more love, not only because she deserves it, which so does your wife, but so that I can show the rest of the world how to go treat their girls. Dude, we have some disgusting ass people in this world right now. And I'm going to tell you this, man. You guys decide what you stand for. I would rather stand for something, even if it was wrong, than not stand for anything. And I see a lot of cowards running around. Cowards. You either are a coward or you have courage. And if you're not willing to make a fool out of yourself for something, like your life, you're going to die, your life's not going to count. Secondly, kids, this is a big one right here. So me and Jacqueline, it's super important that we explain to our team, and I want to give you the day, this is the day right here, Jorge, is that I say in the morning, you go to the gym. You're in the gym from 6 to 8 o'clock, from 5 to 7. I don't care. That's the gym. When you're in the gym, you're not allowed to be on your phone. You don't text people. You don't email. You don't do nothing. You take care of yourself. Why? Because it's your job to motivate the shit out of your family, the team, crush it during the day, feel good about yourself, and be a freaking winner. Okay? And by the way, if you start out the day and you do that right, how does the rest of the day go? Great. So we always take care of ourselves here. By the way, you guys want to have a lot of energy? Dude, you know what energy is? It's a new currency. Nobody wants to follow some dead ass person that isn't on fire. Do you guys understand? Yes or no? Yes. Energy is a new currency. You want to know how you get energy? Oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, endorphins. You want to know where to get them? right here in this gym. You wake up in the morning and you exercise. You don't know why, but being in shape is so important. Well, number one, self-esteem, self-belief, and self-confidence comes from the way you feel about yourself. But all your energy is right here. It's a biological reward. Your body will release it when you do hard shit in the morning before the day starts. Do you get it? So my whole team exercises in the morning. So do we, me, her, and our children. Now, when we come into work here during the day, guess what? I'm a businessman. A lot of men find their identity in business. I'm gonna murder everyone. I'm gonna bankrupt everybody. I'm very competitive. I operate from a state of madness. I wanna win. I wanna grow. I cannot not grow. I am obsessed with winning. I'm obsessed with building the business. I wanna build a business that's so big that it inspires all the other businesses to be like, dude, I wanna live like that. That's my goal. Watch. When I leave work, when I leave this and I walk into my home, this right here, this home, thing called home. When I walk into this, at the end of the day, I did all this for that. Dude, I'm going to tell you, some of you guys, you won't do what I'm saying. Your life sucks. Honestly, I feel sorry for you. No, seriously, because you don't live for anything. You don't stand for anything. And some of you guys, you can make a decision just like I made. And I went home at the end of the day. You know what? I used to go home at 11 o'clock at night. And you know how badass this woman is? How many sacrifices have your wife made for you to be able to do what you're doing?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
But we give the praise and the attention to our businesses and not to our home. Let me tell you something. I used to come home at 11 o'clock at night. My kids were literally 2, 5 years old, 1. They were little, right? Jackie had friends, and they would say, because Jackie would keep the kids up till 11 o'clock at night. These were little kids, 2, 4 years old. She would keep them up. And her friends would say, don't you think it's unhealthy for your kids to stay up this late? And Jackie would say, I think it's unhealthy for my kids to grow up without a father. She would keep the kids up. We would come home at midnight, me and her, we'd play Ring Around the Rosie. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. This book I am more fired up about than anything else I've ever released in my entire life. I literally would have given my legs to have this book the last 25 years. I've spent 5 months in Dubai when I was gone building this entire book with the 50th most deadliest closes on planet Earth that will work in any industry. And you guys can get this book right now. Go down to the description box below on this YouTube video and click the link. Fill out your information and you guys can get your book. Remember, this book right here is going to change your life and you guys can get it now. Go down, get it, and then let's get back to the video. You want to know the number one reason why? Self-made prison. I never cloned myself. I never cloned myself, man. You're never going to go be able to spend your time with your families. If you're business owners in here, don't clone yourself. You're an employee until you die. I promise you. And Jackie, she goes, you're a professional babysitter. You babysit everybody's ass all day long. It's all you do. And that's why you have to stay so late at work, because you're babysitting everybody to do everything because you're the best in the company. She goes, if you're such a good leader, why aren't they better than you? Shouldn't you make them better than you? If you're a good teacher, if you're a good coach, if you're a good leader, that's when I realized I was a boss. I was a manager. I was an owner. Dude, I wasn't a coach. You know what a coach does? He coaches people to be better than them. You coach people. And that's the goal right now. Jorge, if you want to have a badass life, you got to coach your people. What does an awesome marriage look like? What does it look like to be a great dad? Jorge, what does it look like to be fit? It's time for you to get in good shape. And I mean it. Why? Because you're the freaking leader. You want to build real soldiers or a bunch of sheep?
Soldiers?
You know, well, I'm in a home service space. You don't understand. Shut up. Shut up. It's your business. What do you want it to look like? Do you want people hungry, starving? You know the difference between everybody is whether they're hungry or not. How can someone stay hungry if they literally aren't taking care of themselves? How can someone stay hungry when they're not good parents? How can someone stay hungry when their marriage is going down the freaking trash can? And by the way, listen, there will become a point where this stuff will all break one day if you don't take care of it. And so what me and Jacqueline realize is that this is our life. And we're going to freaking live this life like no one else. We're going to die legends. I know we are. But we're going to make sure that our team, which is my responsibility, also sees that they can have it all in life. God, do you believe in God?
Yes,
Do you
I do.
believe?
Yes.
Do you pray over your family at night out loud? Hey, babe, I'm going to say a prayer every night over your children, over your wife. Do you say it out loud? Well, I don't have to. Yes, you do. Yes, you do have to do that because it is your job as the man of the home, if you have a belief, to instill those beliefs into your children, into your wife, and into your family. Do you understand? Don't be a freaking coward. I'm telling you guys, this way that I'm talking, I've had people be like, this guy's an idiot. When they click your light out one day, your life didn't count. Mine will. I'm giving you a chance to change today. You want to make a lot of money? What's more valuable? These things? And by the way, self, I will tell you this. What value is all of this money if you don't like you? I had a guy that told me, how old are you?
56.
He's 56, I'm 45. I had a guy tell me when I'm 60 years old, and it's kind of funny, that's why I wanted to ask his age. He goes, by the time I'm 60 years old, I'm going to sell my business. We're going to sell it for $1 billion. I'm going to live my life on a private yacht, me and my wife, my family. You know what happened because he didn't take care of himself? He died 2 weeks after he sold his business. No, listen. His wife married another man, and they went and spent the rest of their life on a yacht. It's the truth. Can I ask you a question? Are you really trying to make the most money, or do you want to make sure that your life counts? Guys, I'm going to tell you guys something. A lot of us, we're thinking about hope in the future, right? I got a compelling future. I got a crazy ass future I want. But you know what I learned? It's a superpower to be in the present. It's a superpower to be in the present. Listen, if anybody understands what I'm saying and you can mature up to really get this, you're the most dangerous human being on planet Earth.